World Commerce and Contracting and its Aerospace and Defense benchmark report a couple of years ago found that aerospace and defense is one-fifth less likely than other sectors to have contract management tools deployed or to have being deployed at that time. And explored the reasons why. And first is the belief that CLMs have a hard time handling the industry's complex forms and contracts and a demanding regulatory environment. Second is the belief that the sector's contracts are just simply too complex for automation. And the third is sort of inward looking. It's that the organizational structure, the customer structure, and the security environment is just too complex. And it's what you're seeing: complex, complex, complex. And you know what's all these beliefs have in common is they are grounded in the truth that it's hard to find a CLM solution that can handle the challenges of the aerospace and defense contractors and the industry overall. And it's because most CLMs are generic. They're not designed with those workflows. And they're designed to be faced by standard companies that don't have that level of complexity. Let me be specific about that. So standard CLM systems don't understand unique line item structures. They don't understand clauses and flow downs in the same way that you would expect. They don't understand a weighty responsibility of validating suppliers and or having really, really rigorous small business requirements. Or that in the government space, the major challenge in a contract system is actually reading the prime contract written by the government and writing a subcontract that is tremendously dependent on that prime contract, including flow downs and pricing and labor categories and all these other areas, that there is a workflow that's unique, a linkage that's unique in the contracting space. Also, who's in charge of contracts at these companies in aerospace and defense is often very different. It's often not a chief legal officer. It's a separate discipline, managed separately, requiring separate tools. In fact, World Commerce report indicates that, unlike other industries, the post-award side is the top responsibility and basically a time sink for far greater share of contracts organizations at aerospace and defense contractors. There's just an extremely large focus on post-award contract compliance in a way you do not have in a lot of other industries.